Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the entire NFL universe to its core. This isn't just another rumor. This isn't some off-season hype. You are about to witness a level of secretive, high-stakes maneuvering that few insiders even dare to imagine. Sources just confirmed something unbelievably explosive, something that could forever change the landscape of the NFC, of the NFL itself. And I promise, if you stay with me, you'll learn the truth behind the most confidential, jaw-dropping deal in recent football history. But here's the catch. This is only the beginning. The real story, it's still hiding in the shadows, waiting to explode. And trust me, the next few hours will be utterly crucial. The phones are ringing off the hook in league headquarters. GMs, agents, team executives, everyone's scrambling. They know this is bigger than just a trade. It's a seismic shift, a game-changing move that could set off a domino effect across multiple franchises. Confidential whispers tell me the Philadelphia Eagles, their front office in full chaos, are on the brink of pulling off a deal so shocking it could reshape their offense forever. They're sitting on the edge of their seats, eyes glued to encrypted calls, private jets flying under the radar, secret meetings behind closed doors. The league is buzzing. And why? Because there's an elite player, one of the best in the league, a true superstar, who might be about to change everything. Now I need you to listen carefully. You've known the Eagles as a team that's built on grit, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. But right now, they know they're missing that special piece, an unstoppable force that can elevate their offense from good to legendary. They've been searching for months, meticulously analyzing every candidate, every possible upgrade. They've been through secret meetings with agents in exclusive locations, encrypted phone calls during late-night hours, every move calculated with surgical precision. And then, they found HIM. But before I reveal the name, let's set the scene. The Eagles are in the middle of an off-season storm. Their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, is emerging as one of the league's brightest stars, yet the passing game remains just shy of true elite status. The weapons? Talented, but not enough to push them over the top. They've been desperate for that game-breaker, someone who can turn a simple catch into a highlight reel, someone who commands double teams and demands respect in the red zone. Their tight end core? Solid. Cameron Latu and E.J. Jenkins are promising, but not game-changers. The trenches. Dominant Derek Barnett's sack production is promising, but they need an offensive threat who can stretch defenses vertically, who can be a true difference-maker in clutch moments. For months, rumors swirled. The Eagles' front office was locked in clandestine meetings, with top agents, rival team officials, even clandestine trips abroad. They scanned the league for options, big names, low-cost veterans, promising rookies, but nothing quite fit the mold. They needed someone reliable, explosive, versatile, someone with a track record of clutch performances who could be a true red zone nightmare. They watched game tape into the early mornings, analyzed every route, every yard after catch. And then suddenly the pieces clicked into place. The player, a top-tier tight end, an athlete with the size, speed, and instinct to alter a game in an instant. A guy who's been on the fringes of superstardom, yet whose potential is undeniable. Someone who can be the missing link for Jalen Hurts, an elite matchup nightmare, a guy who elevates your entire offense. And I'm telling you now, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the verge of pulling off what could be the most seismic trade of this offseason. Are you ready for the reveal? Because what I'm about to say will blow your mind. Yes, I'm talking about David Njoku. This isn't just a hunch. My sources are locked in. This is as real as it gets. Let me break down exactly who this player is, because if you think he's just a good tight end, you're in for a shock. David Njoku, currently 29 years old, is the kind of athlete NFL fans only dream about. From his days at Miami to his 9 seasons in Cleveland, he's been a game-changer when healthy, a towering presence with a remarkable combination of size, speed, and agility. Standing 6'4", weighing approximately 246 pounds, Njoku has long been a mismatch for defenses. His 2023 Pro Bowl year, an absolute masterpiece, finishing among the top 20 in yards after catch, YAC, with 56 receptions for 639 yards and 4 touchdowns, showcasing his ability to turn short catches into explosive gains. His playing style? Imagine a hybrid of a receiver and a blocker, an athlete who not only stretches the field but also fights through defenders with relentless motor. His red zone presence is legendary, 34 career touchdowns, many coming in clutch situations. Yet injuries have hampered him over the past 2 seasons, high ankle sprains, nagging hamstring issues, and that has diminished his production. Before this year, he was consistently among the top-tier tight ends in the league, a true threat in key moments. His career. Drafted 29th overall in 2017, Njoku was viewed as a raw but tremendously talented athlete, an immediate red zone weapon and an underrated blocker when healthy. Over 9 seasons, he's amassed 384 receptions, over 4,000 yards, 10.6 yards per catch, and 34 touchdowns. His best years. 2022 with 58 catches and 628 yards despite injuries. One Pro Bowl nod in 2023, testament to his upside. He's been a steady, dependable target when healthy, a proven player who commands respect from defenses. But what makes Njoku a perfect fit for the Eagles? For starters, his skill set complements Jalen Hurts' style perfectly. Hurts' ability to extend plays and create after the catch dovetails with Njoku's YAC prowess. Philadelphia's offense, built on speed, power, and unpredictability, needs that extra dimension. A tight end who can line up anywhere, stretch the field vertically, and make clutch catches in tight windows. A player who can demand coverage, freeing up other receivers and transform third and mediums into first downs. The contract situation. It's a fascinating piece of the puzzle. His extension with Cleveland expired after 2025, and with injuries and age, his market value has cooled. An estimated 1-year, prove-it, deal at around $8.12 million is realistic. The Eagles, with their cap space and aggressive mindset, see this as a low-risk, high-reward move. They're betting on Njoku's ultimate potential, his athleticism, his red zone instincts, his history as a top-tier talent. And trust me, the front office is convinced this is the missing piece that elevates their offense beyond what anyone thought possible. But behind closed doors, there's more. NFL insiders are whispering about a master manipulator. Howie Roseman, the genius GM of the Eagles, working in the shadows, orchestrating this entire move. They say Roseman has been tracking Njoku for months, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Waiting until Cleveland's rebuild was underway, their cap crunch became evident, and Njoku's market value dipped just enough for a bargain. This is a calculated chess master move, one designed to send shockwaves through the league. The rival teams, they're scrambling. Rumors are swirling about the Packers, who have been exploring tight end upgrades for years, and the Falcons, who see Njoku as a perfect complement to Kyle Pitts. Yet sources close to the Eagles say that Cleveland is eager to move Njoku outright, and Philadelphia is willing to pay a premium to get this deal done fast, possibly including draft picks, a player swap, or both, all under wraps. The NFL's most influential figures are watching, knowing this could be the move that defines the offseason. Now, the details of this potential deal? Insane. I've learned that the Eagles are prepared to offer a package involving a second-round pick, a conditional third, and perhaps a young player or future picks, signaling their seriousness. The logistics? Tight, seamless, and secretive, scheduled private jets, encrypted calls, and negotiations that stretch into the early hours. There's even talk of a deal being finalized within the next 48 hours. That's how urgent this is. And what about Njoku himself? Sources say he's eager for a fresh start. His injuries last year took a toll, but his desire to prove he's still an elite weapon is unwavering. His agent, well-connected in league circles, has been pushing for a move that guarantees more involvement, a bigger role. The Eagles, they see Njoku as a blueprint for their future, an essential piece to finally unleash that championship-level offense. What about the NFL's top authority figures? They're praising the move in private. League insiders describe the deal as genius, a franchise-changing addition, and the kind of strategic masterstroke that could set a new precedent. They say Roseman's reputation as a shadow operator has never been clearer, playing chess while others play checkers. This move, if completed, will rattle defenses across the league, forcing rivals to rethink their entire game plan. Let's talk about the scheme fit. With Njoku's versatility, how will he change the Eagles' offensive calculus? Expect more two-tight end formations, more mismatches across the board. Njoku's ability to attack vertically and work the intermediate zones will open up lanes for Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown. It will turn third and long situations into automatic first downs. Defenses. They'll be forced to double-team Njoku, freeing up the others. It's no exaggeration to say this could turn the Eagles into a top-5 offense, an unstoppable juggernaut with a relentless, unpredictable attack. Financially, this is a smart move for Philadelphia. With their cap space, they can absorb the contract, potentially restructuring or extending Njoku for another year or two. They might even include incentives, performance bonuses, yardage bonuses, touchdown triggers that make his deal even more tantalizing. And the trade itself? It's reminiscent of the biggest blockbuster moves in NFL history. Big names, game-changing players, and a move that makes everyone sit up and take notice. But the real question, is this a one-time move or just the beginning? With the NFL summer looming, the draft approaching, and the NFL universe on the edge of their seats, this isn't just about Njoku. It's about sending a message. The Eagles are here to dominate, to redefine their future, and to leave everyone in the dust. Imagine Lincoln Financial Field in 2026. Crowds roaring, the team transformed into a living legend, rival defenses trembling at the mere sight of Njoku lining up across from them. So now I ask you, are you ready? Are you prepared to witness history in the making? Because in the next 48 hours, everything could change. The league's best-kept secret will finally be revealed or explode in a fireball that nobody saw coming. But one thing's certain, this story isn't over yet. The real revelation, it's still waiting to be uncovered. And when it happens, the NFL world will never be the same. Remember this moment. The clock is ticking and the next chapter will be written in gold. Stay tuned. Because this is just the beginning of something legendary. The era of the Eagles' new king begins now, and its name is about to dominate headlines for years to come. This isn't just a rumor. This is the crucial turning point. This is the move that will echo through history. And trust me, you don't want to look away.